Morning, people. Shoot. I literally woke up, it's 7:51 a.m. right now. I finished work last night at close to 3 a.m. I'm back on the road. And I actually I think where my journey started, I basically want to start from there. So, how I made $10,000. How I made 10K. This is something that's just fresh in my head that I can't forget it. So, in 2022, I came to Ottawa. I have some friends that lived up here, and basically they're saying it was a good opportunity for me to expand, gain knowledge, and explore things. At the time, I was working 2 jobs, and I was fine, honestly. I was in debt, but I was quote unquote comfortable. So I'm not gonna say that I outright rejected the offer, but I basically I wasn't aware of all the circumstances that were at play at the time. But fast forward, I did accept it, and that was a lot of things played into part where I'm like, yeah, let me try and see. So I set up one of my jobs that I was doing down there at the time. I got the opportunity to, or at least I thought I had the opportunity to do it up here. At least that's what was expressed to me by the company. I got up here and there was no work. So there was also a job, I had a backup plan just in case that didn't happen. But the backup plan didn't work either. So I couldn't work. So what ended up happening was I don't know, like I worked at Amazon at the time, but I don't remember if I traded first or I didn't. But regardless, I was trading at the time, foreign exchange. And one of my brethren said, yo, you're really good at it, just stay here for the time, for the month I was not working, or it was a couple weeks, and just trade. Here's $500. I believe you can do it. And that was it. He just handed me the $5 and he was like, bro, trade. But I tell you, bro, like I locked in for what was it 2 weeks? And I just traded. I scalped. I was a scalper. Or the strategy I used was just scalping. I came from trading stocks to a scalping strategy that I learned. So the first day, it's 4:38 p.m. I just finished work. Where was I in the story? Okay. So basically, I did it all in 3 days. 3 days. So first day was crazy. I was just scalping, and I'm making over $1,500. 1,500. Actually, I think it was 1,800. But I should actually put the receipts. The receipts are gonna be like screenshotted from my broker, because I only took a screenshot of like the worst, like the craziest wins, and you're gonna see how this whole thing turned out. So I made 1,800 roughly. Off of that, $500 I was given, and it was crazy. First day, because I was living in the basement with my brethren, and so we shared the space. So when they came home from work, now I was like, yo, you're not gonna believe what happened today. And I showed them, yo, everyone, we lost their minds still. They lost their minds. And so the next day, it was better. The next day it was like I made over 3,000 something, right? Bro. And the high was just there, because also at the time, I don't remember the particular was what happened, but it was a very bullish, it was on bullish momentum. So I was just in and out. I was selling too, but I'm mainly buying. Again, I'll put some stuff up, because I did a lot of trades. My commissions, because there's a certain platform that you can go on and attach it to your broker, that you get some commissions also. You get a part of the commissions that you usually give your broker. And my commissions were over $1,800. So over the course of those 3 days, I made over 1,800 in commissions alone. So 10,000 plus the 1,800 in commissions, and that was in US dollars. So the conversion was over 2,000 something, and that was really nice. I hooked that up. So I kept trading. The next day I made over. I don't remember it's either 4 or 5, but again, I'm putting it up there because I don't remember. So yeah. We were there, like they were both, I remember this vividly. They were both crowding around me, waiting for it, because like it was there, like I was waiting for it, like I was at 9,500 something, and it just kept going up. Crossed 10,000, there's 10,100, and I got out of the trade. And that $10,000 right there, like within a week, to that 500, and bro, life changing at the time. This is right, like a year or two after COVID. It was life changing. And you know, that was the first time I had hope that something crazy can happen. You just don't know it. Your life can just change just like that. So I'm gonna give you an update on what happened after that. Yeah, at some point, not some point. The next video will probably be me explaining what happened after that. But yeah, I'm on my way to work. On my next job right now. The grind doesn't stop. Yeah, 8 hours, back to back. But wondering how I'd heap it up? Only God knows. But I have to do it. So, have to, as in have to, I'm making myself do it. But next time. I just woke up from a nap. I hardly take naps, I swear. I just be moving like a train sometimes, and I just forget. Naps are important. When working straight, naps are important. Take as many naps as you can. Fortunately, it's raining, so I got a nice sound of rain just on the car while I was sleeping. I have to go in right now, so. So I just finished work again. Oh man. Just finished work. Alright. Where was I? I want to reiterate actually that when I was actually trading, like those long hours by myself, it was very, I feel like those moments I get are like just pivotal, just because I'm able to make money and not go to a job. There was a lot of freedom that I felt when I was doing it. It kind of opened up my mind a lot, because now I could see that, hey, there's a lot of different ways to actually make money. Because before this, I was seeing people online and they were just traveling. Hey, this person is here in this country and they're able to make money somehow. But even before this, because it never really clicked for me until that moment for some reason. Because before, I was doing stocks. I'd wake up in the morning, I'd trade, make a couple $100. I remember one time I woke up with 800 and I set up what I took. And I'm telling you, like, I felt so lazy. At the same time, it was rewarding, because again, I studied and practiced and everything just came together. But just mentally, it really made an impact into, well, the life I wanted to live. And as time went by, I'm like not profitable consistently. So now things change, because now there's psychology at play. As you know about psychology, it's like 90% of trading. Now, I didn't take it that seriously when I first started, even like a couple years in, because I'm just stubborn like that. But yeah, that's how I made 10K. It was unbelievable. And now there's actually a running joke. There's a running joke because there's a group chat that I'm in. It's actually called 10K. And it's always just a reminder of, hey, if only you would have withdrawn it, it would have been real. Until next time. I'm so hungry. Sorry, this is gonna be a little bougie. I didn't know how to send it without like getting my broker in the title. So it's gonna look a little ghetto. Bear with me. Oh, you can slow it down if you want to, but there's a lot. I was just scalping a lot. So slow down if you want to, or even if you're interested, I don't know. But that's how I was gonna do it, so I'm just gonna put it in there. So you notice that at the bottom it says 9,283. Well, because I traded after like the 26th. Well, I might get into that afterwards, but I made profit that day, so when it's not counting on the day, it's not counting on the 26th. So as you can see up here, let me go all the way to the top. I started with $500 balance.